this video, I'll be demonstrating how you can send a campaign within Colleague. A campaign basically is where you can send multiple emails all at once and track the retaliation to that. So say for example who's received it, who's seen it, who's opened it, who's replied, and undeliverables and things like that. So I'll be demonstrating this from the search area within Colleague. However, you can also do this within the requirements section and the lists section. So firstly, the first place you'd actually need to go to is Outlook, because basically what you'd need to do to stop all the basically the receipts coming through to your inbox, you'd need to create separate files and make sure they get popped in there, so then basically your email isn't full of undeliverables and read receipts and things like that. So what you'd need to do first, as I said, is create the separate files for them to go into, and then you go to where it says rules, select manage rules and alerts, and then select new rule, and then you'd need to select move message from someone to a folder, and then you press next, and then you would need for it to go in via specific words in the subject. So then once you've selected that, if you go to specific words, and then basically where that text box is at the top of that little box, you just pop in, let's start with read, and then you press add, OK, and then where it says specified, you go into where it says inbox, and then you select the folder you'd like it to go into. So for example, we would like it to go into the campaigns folder in the read section. OK, and then you press next, next again, and we don't have any exceptions, so we just press next, and then finished. And you'll notice that's now called read, and it will send all of them in there. And you'd repeat the process for all of the rest of the receipts you'd like to create rules for. So once you have created all of your rules, select OK. Okay, so once you're finished setting the rules in Outlook, if you head back to Colleague and back to the search and make sure you've got all the records you'd like to send the email and be part of the campaign highlighted, and then you go up to where it says selected records and then press email. Once you've done this, you'll notice there's an option saying campaign. If you select create campaign, and then in this section where it says campaign name, you type in what you'd like the name of the campaign to be. For example, Precious's campaign. And then the expiry date is, say for example you only want to monitor it for a month or a week or a couple of days, you can select the end date and it basically will stop looking at the receipts from then. So let's select this date and then press OK. Once you've done this, you send the email how you would normally from Colleague, so make sure you've got the information in the subject. You can pop obviously text it in here, or you can select templates and merge fields. So let's just do candidate email for now, and then once you're happy with everything, you can press send. Okay, so once you've sent it, if you go to the campaign section, you'll notice that the Precious's campaign is here, and it's just waiting to send those emails across. This is what this means. It's just taken a while for them to process. So while we wait, I'll head back and say for example if you wanted to add all of these to a campaign that's currently going on, you select email again, hover over campaigns, and then associate current campaign. So this is to add those records to a campaign, or for example if it's to do with the same subject, things like that, you can add it to the same campaign that you've already got, and then it will give you a drop down menu of what's already going on, and then you select the one that you'd like to add these records to, press OK, and then what that'll do is associate the email that you're going to send with the campaign that's already going on, and it will just carry it on from there. Once the emails have finished sending, this should go away. So as you can see here on the Precious's campaign, 26 have been sent, 26 undeliverables, things like that. So then if we head back to Outlook as well, it will be in the undeliverable section, all the ones that have been unsuccessful, and then all the ones that have delivered, and so on. And then if we head back to Colleague, you also here have the option to be able to look at your fellow colleagues' basically campaigns as well. So I hope this helps.